Hello. I am cheating on this so hard. It is actually Saturday.
Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective.
If you guys wouldn't mind, because I actually have something to talk about. It'll be interesting? I don't know. What I really wanted to do was talk about what is happiness. And, Beatles song, classically says happiness is a warm gun. And then, there are other things, when people are smiling, people always assume that people are happy. And I think it's really interesting that people just sort of have that arbitrary assignment to smiles as being happy. And there are a bunch of other things. I don't know. There are times when I think that it'd be better if happiness could just sort of be an internal thing. Because I had this discussion with someone about how when I'm really happy, it's more of an internal smile than an actual, overt smile. And I think it's really interesting that we expect happiness to be expressed so openly, so vastly, that it becomes not as amazing as it really could be, or as incredible as the feeling of elation, the feeling of happiness really is. I'm sorry this is so, out of the blue. I'm totally being emo-ishly, overly analyzing, emotional. Whoa, that was a terrible sentence, but whatever. Either way, I don't know, I feel like that we should change how we look at happiness, because happiness is something that just, I don't think it should be monitored. I don't think it should be necessarily observed. I think a lot of times people are happier when they aren't observed, when they're just getting to experience whatever they experience and feeling whatever they're feeling without, having to worry about people looking in, or people having qualms about what you're saying, what you're doing. And I don't know, happiness is something that is important. When you think about it, after you've been happy, it just sort of doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily get to enjoy it as much as you want, simply because people latch on to it, people analyze it, people criticize it at some points. And I think that we need to be less critical about how we think. And yeah, I've been blabbering on about happiness. So, as you can tell from my change in clothing and my change in hair, it's actually the next day, so I really am cheating, because now it's Sunday. But whatever. I got home pretty late last night because of Sweeney, and so I figured I would just continue now rather than when I was completely incoherent. That whole happiness thing was something that I really thought would be kind of interesting to put out there. I don't know, I'd definitely be interested in hearing what you guys have to hear about, what you guys have to say about it, and what you kind of define happiness as. I don't know, this is kind of a weird topic to be thinking of, since it's been, relatively topical stuff before this. Not to put anything down, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really have anything going on. The laundry's going right now, which is probably, you might be able to hear that, I don't know. Sweeney today, Tasha's coming, which will be fun. I'll get to meet her boyfriend, James, who I have not met, which is kind of weird. But other than that, I hope you guys have a really good week, and I hope that you guys can vlog, because I can't wait to see you. Bye.